Buddha.
No way, Jose.
Top of the day, top of the afternoon to everybody out there. Respect to Shay Love, respect to Baby Girl Wendy, 702, respect to Damage Shooter, my sister. How are y'all doing today on this beautiful, gorgeous day that we are alive? I'm going to be talking about what went on in Louisiana stops Louisiana to be exact. Then I'm going to go to some other news. Okay. Here's what it says: Louisiana man shoot child playing hide and seek. Playing hide and seek. A man shoots a child. This is what the article said. A Louisiana man faced an aggravated assault and battery charge after firing a gun at children who were playing hide and seek outside his home, wounding a 14-year-old girl, according to the local sheriff's office. Right? The girl suffered a gunshot wound to the back of the head early Sunday and was taken to a hospital with injuries that were not considered life-threatening. The sheriff's office said in a statement posted on social media Monday. David Doyle, 58, remained in correction center on Tuesday morning. Jail records show Doyle's bond was set at $300,000, and that he had been assigned a public defender, according to jail staff. Neither an attorney at the public defender's office nor the local district attorney immediately returned phone calls seeking more information. Investigators learned that several children were playing hide and seek in Stark community area were hiding on the neighbor's property. Right? Okay. Kids gonna play hide and seek. Kids gonna go on other people's property. Do that mean you shoot them? Come on, man. Dog told the detective that he got his gun when he saw shadows outside his home and shot at people he saw running away, unknowingly hitting the girl. Official said, which that was a damn lie. You saw shadow outside your house. Okay, a bird fly by and you see the shadow. You gonna grab your gun and go try to shoot the bird? Car passing by, you gonna shoot at the car? Come on now. You know he knew better. You already know he knew better. It's the latest in a series of recent shootings sparked by a seemingly trivial circumstance. Dunn was arrested and charged with aggravated battery. Four counts of aggravated assault with a firearm and illegal discharge of a firearm, the sheriff office said. I got a question. Respect Shawanda Williams. I got a question. Why isn't he charged with attempted murder? Shot that little girl in the head, a 14-year-old girl in the head who was playing hide and seek with her friends. He didn't look out the window to see was that adult or was children. He just went and grabbed his gun and started shooting. Come on now. See, aggravated with assault with a firearm. Come on now. Come on. Why? Yeah, shot an innocent child. Think about it. How many times have we played in somebody else's yard, playing hide and seek in our neighbor's yard? They didn't go get a gun. He know children lives in the neighborhood. Lived in where he lived at. He go get a gun and start shooting. Ask questions later, but only got charged with. Hold on. Only got charged with what is? Only got charged with. Hold on. Let me see. Aggravated assault and battery charges. Okay. Bail was set $300,000. Got a public defender. Aggravated battery. Four counts of aggravated assault with a firearm and illegal discharge of a firearm. But no, but no attempted murder charges is filed. Granted, they can upgrade it, which I think they should. Why would you go get a gun to shoot at some kids out there playing hide and seek? You saw a shadow. Okay. That gives you a right to go grab a gun and go start shooting. No, it doesn't. Anything else, you call a police officer. If you're that scared. And this happened in Louisiana, people. What is the world really coming to? Is these folks that really scared of their own shadow, or shadows that they see? Respect nation, respect facts. Or these people really scared of their own damn shadow that they so scared they gotta go get a gun. That how we solve problems by go getting a gun. You see what happened at that mall shooting in Texas? Cause he listened to white supremacist groups talking they trash. He gonna go get a gun and start shooting up people. So that's how this is what this world has come to. This is what have the United States has came to. Uh, go and grab a gun, shoot first, ask question later. We have become some people have become judge, jury, and executioner now. They really need to charge this back ass. They really need to charge him. Okay, and take a look at the situation here. What what would we do if it were our child that he shot? Thank God. Think the higher power that the child is don't have no life threatening injuries. But gosh, just think if that bullet that he shot at the child in the back of her head was over a little bit more. If it was a little bit over, little bit more. Respect, Rachel, respect. What if that bullet was over a little bit more? That we be looking at that the other day at team. Just like that man shot that young man who was picking up his brothers and sister and knocked on the wrong door and got shot for no reason. But she should have got charged with murder too. Then there's another story of a guy of a young black man going to school. He missed the bus. He got lost. Go knock on the door, and the guy goes there and get a shotgun, fires the shotgun at him. Luckily, he wasn't hit. How many more of our kids got to go through with this if they knock on the wrong door, playing in somebody's yard, where they get shot, where they get a gun pulled on them, where they get it pulled on? We got to protect our kids. Us as parents, as an adult, we got to protect the kids. We are they protectors. We are they protectors. So if us as adult, as parents, if we can't protect our child, who will protect our child, our children? Who will protect them? Who will protect them? They innocent. They learn what we teach them. They learn what they see. They are sponges. They soak it up. What are they learning? They are learning that go get a gun and solve your problem. But they don't realize the consequences of when you go shoot somebody or kill somebody. You wind up behind bars in prison. The modern day slavery, as I called it. Respect Alpha Buckeye. See, this guy, instead of seeing who it was, making sure it was no burglar or whoever, they played hide and seek during the daytime. This 58-year-old man who which he looked 67 years old, go get a gun and start firing, hitting this girl, 14-year-old girl, in the head, shooting at children, shot a child, but only got charged with aggravated assault, 4 counts of some other aggravated assault, and discharging a firearm, but not get charged with attempted murder. Respect John Long. Now let that be one of us did that. The first charge on that paper would be attempted murder. Attempted murder. Think about it. If you pull a gun on somebody, you shoot them, and they go to the hospital, that's attempted murder. That's attempted murder. That's attempted murder. Respect this one. That is attempted murder all day long. Yeah, I'm gonna follow this case. Let's see what charges he gonna get. See what he get off on these charges. I don't think he should get off on these charges. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with the world. We always think we can solve a problem with our hands, our guns. That don't solve no problem. What's our problem gonna solve? Got more problems. Got more problems in the world than meets the eye that we gotta protect our kids from. We don't protect our kids, but who are? Yeah, that child doesn't matter. That child really doesn't matter. Think about it. Think about it, baby girl, Wendy. Think about it. When black kills black, somebody else home was black, and and police kill black men and women, assault black men and women. They don't matter. What you think they gonna think about children? They don't matter. They don't matter at all. They don't matter at all. Obviously, that child did not matter. That child didn't have no life. That child, be that she was 14 years old, she still haven't made to 16. She still had got her learner's permit. She still had got a driver's license. She still haven't made to high school yet. She got a lot of life left to live. But think about it. That child could be dead right now. And all they can charge a man with aggravated assault, full count aggravated assault, whatever, which is BS in my book. It is that is BS. See, we as people, we gotta learn how to solve a problem without having to bring out a gun. We gotta learn how to solve problems without how to, without fighting. But guess what? Sometimes you got to fight. I'd rather use my fist to fight. Cause guess what? You and the other person will live to see another day. You might have bruises. You might get your ass whooped. Or that person, you might whoop the other person's ass, right? But guess what? You both live, get to see another day. But sometimes, if you, see, if you get your ass whooped, you're not gonna go get a gun. If you whoop the other person ass, yeah, that person might go get a gun. Might be mad because you whipped his ass or her ass. So guess what? It is what it is. You right, baby girl, Wendy. And there was people there telling him, I seen that. There were people there telling him to let the man go because he might kill him. They said, "Oh, the narrative is that he wasn't attempting to kill him. What the hell you think a chokehold supposed to do? Cut off the air supply. What you think it's supposed to do? It's just like strangling a person. Now switch that around. Just say there's a black man did that to a white man. What if there was a white man got choked out by a black man? What would happen? Would he got charged with that? Yeah, they would have. What he would what you think they would have questioned him and let him go? Would that black man been questioned and let go like that white man would? No. We all know the answer to that. If you think if that role were reversed and a black man choked the white man out just like the white man choked the black man out. If the black man choked the white man out and killed him, do you think the black man would have been let go? If you think that black man would have been let go, put a one in the chat. If you think that black man would have been still locked up right now for choking out that white man, put a two in the chat. And you know something else? The other two should be charged too. There were three people. Two of them holding his hand so he can't fight back and get the other man off of him. They should have been charged. They should be charged too. All three of them should have been charged. It's sad how system works around here. It is very sad. It's very sad. I got another story. I got another story. Hold on, see who we got here. Who we got back here? Okay, I see. What's up, sister?
Hey, salutations to the chat. How you doing today, D Truth? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, but that Louisiana story pissed me off.
Yeah, I mean that it's crazy what's going on. It's just like the young man who knocked on the wrong door. Now you have this young man who's playing hide and seek. Then you have this, Wendy touched that subject, and that subject right there is really getting to me because I don't understand how you feel that you need to debate the situation. Like it's clear as day. He put that man in a chokehold for 15 minutes. Doesn't matter what he was doing. You put him in a chokehold for 15 minutes. That man was not fighting. 15 minutes of choking someone.
You remember Garvin up in New York?
Yes, that's no different than when he put his foot on his neck, his knee on his neck.
Yeah, and Big Boy, they talk about he was saying loose cigarettes. And what's that? And he tried to make money for his family.
That's
But
right. He
but that
wasn't
cop
harming nobody.
and the cop choked him out with the same chokehold. That chokehold would kill somebody.
Nah, it wasn't the same chokehold.
You want the same chokehold?
Garvin, no, Garvin he put that's the one he put his which one are you talking about? You talking about the one he put the knee on his when he was kneeled on him, or the
Uh,
other one where they was oh okay. You
you know
talking
what
about
I'm
the
talking
one
about?
from Long Island. Yes,
Yeah,
okay, yes. Where they did the chokehold or he was holding him.
yeah.
See, but the difference between there's no difference between the two. Let me not say there's a difference. There's no difference between the two. The thing is that the man was screaming out he was hungry.
Mhm.
He was hungry. I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm hungry. He didn't try to harm anyone, whether he was flaring his arms, whatever he was doing, erratic, because from what I'm reading, he threw his jacket on the floor or whatever the case may be. He used to be a Michael Jackson impersonator. I don't know if everybody got the story. His
Yeah,
father talked, but nobody won't let his father out here to talk freely. You understand what I'm saying? But his
yeah.
father was explaining what kind of young man he was. And the young man, as far as his mental health, he said his son was a bit artistic.
Yeah.
He said the son was a bit artistic and his mind just started going differently because which anyone who goes through tragic situations, him and his mother was very close. His mother got murdered. Of course, that is something hard. And he's autistic, so that makes it worse.
Yeah.
You
I'm tell you
understand what
what.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm tell you what make it even worse is that people on that train knew him. Said he wasn't about to nobody, and they were telling that
Right.
man to let him go. And even make it worse than that. Two other people was holding his hands, and they
Oh, I
didn't
didn't
take.
see that one. I didn't see that. I didn't see that as far as he was holding his hand. I thought they was probably trying to get the other guy off of him.
Mm, two other people
Because
besides the other guy that was choking him was holding his hand so he could fight to get the other guy off of him. See,
he
that's the
wasn't, but the one of the videos I saw, it didn't look like he was even moving, the truth.
yeah.
So like
Go
I
ahead.
don't see where it warranted you holding him, choking him for 15 minutes. It
Nah.
doesn't warrant it.
Mm,
It shouldn't be no it's a cut and dry case. Like, let's be serious. Witness was there.
you're right.
The man was on the train making his little living, being a
Mhm.
Michael Jackson impersonator.
Mhm.
That day, I guess maybe it went bad for him. He didn't make no money for probably a couple of days. Because you know how that is. These people be outside performing. Not everybody puts money in them jars.
Nope. They don't.
You know, that man was screaming, I'm hungry. I haven't slept in 3 days. I don't care if I go to jail. You know why he probably said that? Because he know he'll have a warm place in a bed to sleep and something to eat, whether he
Yeah.
like it or not.
There you go. And,
Whether
and
he like it or not.
you read about that. And there's people that ride that train every day that see him. That he don't bother nobody. They didn't even listen to the witness. See,
Right.
let's flip that script around. Let's flip that script around.
Of
Let's flip
course
that
they
script.
seen him a lot. He's a Michael Jackson impersonator. He sits there and perform on a train.
Yeah. Let's flip that script around. What was that a black man did that to a white man?
Oh, he wasn't gonna be on the streets walking around.
He would have been let go.
Veteran or no veteran. He wouldn't have let go. See, what's pissing me off about this is that Y'all trying to paint this man a hero. A hero of what?
See, I tell you who was a hero. Know that spitball shooting?
Okay.
That spitball shooting? That cop is a hero because he shot the one that's doing the shooting. And the
Right.
other hero is that black dad covered his daughter. Them are heroes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was heroes. And they found out about that mall shooter. He was some with one of some white supremacist group online.
Wow.
Got a mad war. See,
Wow.
that's what wrong with this. Everybody think, cause I'm telling you, I ride the train. I see folks doing all kinds of things, hustling, selling this, selling that. Only folks on that, I give them this, I give them that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't bother nobody. See, as a human race, as some of us, we feel that. We've been there. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
See, sometimes you know the saying, you don't know what a person been through till you walk a mile in their shoes.
That's true.
Some of these folks they just, even some of us black folks, I'm going ahead and go and say it, that we high
Yes.
and mighty. That we high and
Yes.
mighty.
Yes.
And we gotta get out of that. We don't want to help each other. We want to keep each other down. But guess what? We keeping each other down. Why the other folks keeping each other down?
That's true.
See, see they federalize. They not gonna do that because they know we're gonna do something to our damn selves. We just helping them out. It- Am I wrong for saying that?
Not really. I mean, because it's the truth.
It-
It just behooves me that we're still in a dark place where we not no we still not at the point where we not realizing wake up.
yeah, it's a few of us that are woken up, but it's gonna
You're
take
gonna
more
have to
people to wake up.
value your own life because they don't value you.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Cause that's why I feel for Keyway LA, Monique Hill, where they at.
Yes.
That's why I feel
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
We know they got gang task force in the police department. They really ain't trying to take down the gang. You know that. Cause what they doing? Oh, no black folks killing black folks. They ain't worried about it.
Yeah, they doing exactly what they need. You doing their job. What do
There
they
you
care?
go.
And see how long they take to come.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all want to hear about the Crips, the BMF, the Bloods, but you know who they don't talk about? These white gangs, these white biker gangs. You see what I'm saying? They don't talk about them. What they be
You're
doing.
not gonna talk about them because they part of something. They're part of the other gang that runs everything.
There you go.
They're all the same members.
Hmm.
Just because they take off their suit and get on a bike, don't mean that they all the same members.
You heard about it, and I don't get it. And you remember that one story? This young man, he missed the bus, right? He was walking to school, he got lost. When he knocked on the door, and the old man came out with a shotgun.
It sounds familiar. I don't remember the whole thing, but it do sound familiar.
And thanks to the higher power, that kid wasn't shot. I think they gave him a slap on the wrist. They didn't get him on attempted murder charge.
What I don't, I would just want to walk in their shoes in one day just to see their view of us. Like when you look at us, what do you see that makes you so angry, fearful, and want to destroy us? Like I want to see in your eyes, what do you see? That
That's
this
what I.
hatred is still in your heart for a human race.
Yeah, I think I played a video Dr. Rashard Ritchie had on it about they did a test with kids, right?
You talking about
Where,
the doll test?
yeah,
Yeah.
and what you
What is
think?
what's taught and what's instilled on them?
There you go. That's what I'm getting at. If parents, us as adults, don't, if the parents is taught that, what they gonna think the parents gonna teach their children? What they were
Not
taught.
necessarily true.
Not necessarily true, but
Some of us will break the curse, but you are right. Some of us will continue because they don't know nothing else.
they don't know nothing there. Look, when a kid go to a park, when a kid go to a
Excuse
park,
me.
right? A 2 year old, 1 year old, 3 year old, 4 year old, 5 year old go to a park. They see other kids out there, different shades of color, right? Skin tone. They don't see skin tone.
All they
They
see
don't-
is another kid like them.
yeah, they want to play.
It takes you to add that poison to their mind for them to even have that poison. As a child, they don't know nothing about that.
No, they don't. Because as adults, as an adult, I don't. It don't matter your child at home or you see a child out in public. You doing something, child sees it, they gonna interact it.
You know what it is too. Now that we on that subject and it just came to my mind. I don't think it's so much that they don't see colors. It's like I think the children are aware there's a difference between me and Susan,
Hmm.
but they in their heart they don't see like there's a harmful thing. She's a child like me. I'm a kid. So what you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they just want to play with
I,
somebody else.
right. I don't think it's so much the color because if you really think about it, let's really think about it scientifically. Like, a kid is looking at each other. I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at this kid. I can see there's a difference between us. But there's no real difference between us as a kid mind because we're both kids.
Yep. And some adults, I ain't say all adults, some adults, some parents, mother and father. I don't care you from a two-parent household, one-parent household, co-parenting. Kids see and hear things that we don't think they hear or see.
That's true.
Even out
They
in
know more
public,
than you think they know.
even out in public, they see
Of course.
they see another adult doing this, doing that. What that they gonna do? They gonna try.
Of course. They observe it. They're learning.
They soak up like a sponge. See what some people fail to realize when a baby is a baby, it reminds say, oh, I gotta learn how to crawl to get around. But the baby see when the crawler sees us walking on our two legs, what that baby gonna start wind up doing? Gonna start try to walk.
Right.
Everything we do is learned behavior. Some things that we do is taught to us, but as an adult, as as your as your black woman queen, and I'm a black man, right, king, we got sometimes check ourselves
Of
around
course.
kids.
You gotta check
Adult,
yourself, period.
yeah, you gotta check yourself around
Because if
anybody.
you get yourself right, you wouldn't have to be different around. You know what I mean? You'll know the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, you're gonna know the difference, and you're gonna feel the difference. And that's why I keep. And you know, every time I sign when I get ready to get my line right, I said, "Love yourself." There are people don't know how don't love themselves that much. They take bullshit off of folks because they don't love themselves.
Well, a lot of people wasn't taught to love, so they wouldn't know how to love themselves.
You right about that. I know you love yourself a hell of a lot, don't
Of course.
you?
What?
I
Sometimes I
know.
think I love myself too much.
Look,
I jump back and kiss my own self. Ah!
that James Brown reference.
What? I hug myself daily. I look at myself and tell myself I'm great daily.
Yeah, you got to. If you don't tell yourself, there's some people that gonna tell you, but you got to have that person behind you.
At the end of
To,
the day, don't nobody know you better than you know yourself.
yeah, you know you heard the saying is I tell people like this. They ask me, do you trust me? No, I don't even trust myself sometimes. You know what I meant when I said that. Sometimes you go do something like, man, when I do that stupid stuff, that stupid stuff. Know what I'm saying? Why did I do that?
Of course, of course. We all do it. We don't
You know,
listen to our conscious mind.
see, I'm gonna say this right here. You know when they say women intuition, and
Right.
sometimes women listen to their intuition. Men, we got it too. We got it too.
Everybody got their intuition now, but is it are you gonna listen to it?
Bingo. You know the first thought. You know when you know when you first guess yourself, then you second guess yourself, and do the second thing. You know, second guess yourself. So you say, I'm gonna do this right here when you should have did the first one. That way we get in trouble. Cause the first one usually right.
I don't know, the men might be upset with me right now, but I don't know. Women's intuition is a little bit more stronger than yours, because when we got that intuition, boy.
But hey, they gonna be upset with me too. We don't listen to the hours. That's my point. We don't listen to ours.
Our radar is boom, bing. I know what's going on. Something's going on.
Hmm. And then when that goes on, and back to the kids, I'm gonna ask you this question: If you were to shoot somebody, I would shoot somebody. People uh darker skin would have shot that 14-year-old girl. What we've been charged with off the rip?
Say that again. I didn't. This part of it I didn't catch.
I said if we would have if we would have shot that 14-year-old girl in the
One
back
of
of the
our
head.
people, one of our
Yeah,
kind.
yeah, shot that 14-year-old girl in the back of the head.
Oh, you
What
already know what that would have been. That goes without question.
attempted murder?
You know they're gonna give us the highest charge till they figure it out, and then they'll figure it out.
Think about this.
We automatically guilty. Remember?
Yeah, and Trump, he has been found guilty of not the R word,
Man, listen.
and he got.
I had enough of him.
I'm gonna take it this right here. DeSantis out in Florida, he got a bill saying he can run for president, but yet he get to keep the governor job in Florida while running. But that's a
That
little
don't make no sense.
nah. But that's a little clip note in there too. There's something else in that bill. They're gonna be later tonight when I reveal that one.
That sounds like a big conflict of interest.
Yeah, it is. I I I used to say I want to go live in Florida, but I said too many hurricanes, all that stuff. Now I really don't want to go visit Florida because of him.
I
That
lived
was
in Miami for a while.
that before he became governor, though, wasn't
Yeah, of course.
it? Yeah, you see what they try to do with Walt Disney, don't you?
It's crazy.
Come on, man. And it's crazy how this world is coming. People
It's
will
but
go,
so much that's gonna happen to them, because you know them Disney people, the Disney family, they've been around for a while.
hmm yeah,
No, I don't know. That's the masses. They fighting each other right now. They being
hmm
rabid dogs. If you pay attention, they fighting each other right now.
hmm
Because those are all big family.
yep. And I look like this right here. the bottom line is to it is that as humans, like I said before, I'd rather fight you with my hands. Cause
Right.
guess what? You might whoop my ass, or I might whoop yours. But guess what? We both live to go home. But now it seems like everybody want to go get a gun.
Because these motherfuckers scared of an ass whooping.
Shit, look like that. He said, and the funny thing about that old man, he 50 some years, 58 years old, but look like 60 or 7 years old. Said he saw shadows. Come on,
Who?
man. That man in Louisiana that shot the 14-year-old in the head.
Oh,
Said he saw shadows.
it's
Uh,
crazy that you shot the shadow right accurately, though.
thanks to the high mighty, she's she's not in critical condition.
Some of the excuse they use for hunting us down like rabid animals makes no sense. And then the people, then they got the audacity to actually say it and repeat it and write it down.
Yeah, and what makes it crazy is these attorneys, these district attorneys, scared to go forward with their major charges against these folks.
Right.
Just like I did yesterday, the governor signed a bill that said about these state district attorneys, these road district attorneys. He want them to prosecute marijuana cases. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Why
Maybe
do
that's
you
because, I'm sorry.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Maybe that's because it's not legal everywhere.
Yeah. But thing is, you want to prosecute somebody for a little marijuana, but yet you don't want to prosecute this man because of his skin tone for killing somebody else.
Right.
Make it make sense. That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. See, and I said this yesterday. The federal government, no one in the federal government hasn't made marijuana, weed legal because they ain't found out how to regulate it.
Of course.
It's just like the alcohol and tobacco, right? Look how long it took. Look how long it took them to make that legal because they found out how to regulate it, how to put taxes on it. They ain't figured out how to do it yet. You think if you think they could find if they would have found a way to make marijuana legal, if they found a way to put price marijuana and put tax on it, it'd be legal right now, wouldn't it?
Well, it's legal here.
Oh, it's legal in one county in Georgia.
Okay, it's legal here. Finally.
I'm talking
Jersey
about,
was legal before us.
I'm talking about nationwide. But you gotta go to
Well, once you get nationwide, I guess everybody else got to find, excuse me, their way of what you said, keeping, taxing it and keeping track of what's going on and where it's coming in, how much it's going in and out,
mhm.
or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
See, I guess I knew New York was going to be legal regardless. Sooner or later, as soon as they found out how to put their hands in it the right way.
Yeah.
Because Jersey was already legal, and what was it, Vegas, California, they was already legal. And what was it? But it was stipulations, if I'm not mistaken, and I think we have stipulations still.
Oh, so you only can have so much.
That too, and when you go to like Cali or Vegas, you don't need a medical card to buy it. To buy it, you could go in a dispensary and have your ID and purchase what you want and leave. Well, here I haven't been to a dispensary here, so I'm not sure whether there are stipulations here. But I know you could have purchased it here, but you just had to have a medical marijuana before it became fully legal.
Yeah.
You just needed a medical marijuana card in order to purchase it.
Yeah, and like in Fulton County, if they gonna lock you up for it, all they're gonna do is write you a ticket.
Gotcha.
That's all. Which they,
Well, the same thing they're supposed to do here. But you know, you got a-hole cops sometimes.
oh yeah, and and and, and everybody, I've been missing ink in New York on some of my podcasts, right? I've been mentioning it, right?
Right.
You have a police academy. Before they get to
Excuse
that
me.
department, before they get to that department, give it that department, make them do. Go take a bit of help evaluation, lie detector test. Go through all that right there. Out of all the over 25% make it. And like we said, some of these folks been bullied. I think some of these folks are so scared of their own damn shadows. They so scared of us, of what we can do, and our brain power that they like we gotta get rid of these folks. Which I don't understand. First, you want the transformers, you want to make them women, but yet you abolish abortion. Make that make sense? Do it make any sense?
Those people need a hobby.
Mm. They need to hurry real quick. They need to hurry real quick. They need. Yeah, I'll see what I got. What I got. This is what I got for tonight right here. I'm definitely going live tonight, but I'm definitely going to tune into what the Now
Oh,
Rip
for
get
real,
into.
realist?
I gotta look. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that. I think Kelly was majority Hispanic. I got some. Hold on. Let's see. Can I find it?
You know what? Honestly, I'm not surprised because I know a lot of it used to come from there. A lot of good of it. There's a lot of farms there, so I know they're gonna have to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah, yeah. And
I
I'm
can
talking.
see that.
Yeah, and tonight I'm talking about. You don't know. I come up with all kind of range of subjects to talk about, real life stuff. And this army sergeant who killed a Black Lives Matter protester in Texas sentenced to 25 years in prison. We're gonna talk about that tonight. And that woman that ran over them protesters. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God! Did you hear that?
Yeah,
No charges?
yeah.
That's crazy.
We're gonna talk about that tonight too. We're gonna
That's
talk about that
crazy.
tonight too.
That is crazy right there. It's too. When is too much? When is too much is too much now? When is enough is enough? Like, come on.
She
Lady literally took a moving vehicle and rammed it through human beings.
that's a deadly that's a deadly weapon.
It wasn't no accident. She did it on purpose. Like, are y'all for real with this? And it's going to keep happening, D Truth, because you know why? They're giving them the okay that it's okay. Every time they do it, we're still the victim. We're still the ones that's whatever. And look at perfect example. Perfect example. The man is sleeping in his bed scot free, doing whatever he want to do. That young man is deceased. D Truth might be having some technical difficulty, guys. He'll be right back. Excuse me. How you guys are doing today on this Wednesday afternoon? I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Salutations to everyone. But yeah, you know, it's not so much money is going to be going through places and other businesses making but so much money that the government is not going to put their hands into it. So I could see Cali doing that. I could see that. I could see them trying to, regulate and stuff like that. wait, how Cali about to get reparations and not other states? They make the decision soon, I guess. What you mean? Elaborate on that, realist, if you still there. Can you give me a little bit more information on that, realist, if you still there? Wow, that's something new. I gotta look into that. Oh, I'm about to hit the sis with this one. I didn't hear about that. I did not hear about that. Okay. I don't know. I guess D2 probably still having technical difficulties, guys. But I guess I don't know. When you get a chance, realist, I would like for you to give me a little bit more information on that, or I'll do my own research since you put it there out there for us. Baby girl Wendy went to go get her something to eat. I was snacking with y'all guys. Y'all probably heard me smacking and stuff. I'm trying to hold on for D Truth to see what's going on. By the way, guys, I'm Kitty. I am the host, the co-host. Pardon me. Pardon me. I am the co-host of Eve James podcast. I co-host with my sister Eve James. If anyone haven't followed her, please follow Eve James podcast, Eve James podcast 2, or Eve James podcast, whichever one. Great content. Follow the Nile River, Wax AP, Cuba, D-Truth, definitely great content. You already know. Definitely follow that young man, Artist Morrison. He has great contents coming up. He did the YouTube Awards. He has YouTube Summer Jams coming up too, guys. He has a lot of great ideas and a lot of entertaining things coming
Back.
up. Follow that young man, Artist Morrison. There he go. He's back, guys. I was trying to hold on till he came back. I know I probably was babbling. I probably was
Hey,
babbling, but I told you he had some technical difficulties. He be back.
hey, look, I did. My other phone went blank. Just went blank. I like, okay.
I looked over, I said, wait, I don't hear anything. But why I look like I'm alone?
but I said, anybody hold it down, know she got it. But
I
yeah,
thought Realist was still there. I wanted him to elaborate on that. I read his comment wrong. He said how Cali about to get reparations and not other states. So since he ain't there, I guess I gotta go do my own research.
yeah, like I said, we're gonna the one that did the got sentenced for 25 years. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about
Okay.
that girl that didn't get no charges from running into protesters. And we're gonna talk. And I got to get my research done on that Cali thing too, about reparation. So
Yeah.
hey,
I'm gonna
we
do.
got
I just said I'm gonna hit the sister for us to do research on it together, or whichever one.
yeah,
Or
and,
she do hers, I do mine, like we do, and we put it. We go come and debate together with each other on what we found.
mhm. And guess what? Them the three topics we're gonna touch on tonight. And you know when I said the three topics I'm gonna touch on tonight, and usually all the topics I usually touch on.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna be. Let me see. Depending on the time, let me see what time I get on tonight. Well, I have a little free time, so I dropped in because I know I've been. When I don't pop up, you already know what it is. I don't. What's understood don't need to explain, my
There you
brother. You
go.
know that.
You know, hey, look here. You just like me. By the time I got to the house last night, I'm like, I ain't gonna do it because I seen AP on. Like, fuck it. I see Cuban AP on. I ain't nothing to do. They got it
Oh yeah, I
tonight.
think he coming on tonight because he said he wanted all Now River in attendance for the support.
Yeah, and I typed in the chat that I will be there. I'll be in and out of the chat, and you already know I'll be in and out of the chat. You already know that.
Hmm.
so, so you already know
Definitely
now.
be there to support the brother.
Oh yeah, got to. And we are the Nile River, and I'm Nile River slash 20 Nation. So we got two families, and we don't do nothing but tell the truth. We don't like it, we really don't care. We bring real news, we bring real life situation. Guess what? We don't care who feeling we hurt by the real news,
We a
the real
real
situation.
family. We really love
Yeah,
each other. We really care and support each other. We're really like we really like we're that. We're that. We really look out and care for each other genuinely.
because every time I sign off, I always give hey, if you know, I give my shout out to Nile River for these nation. I call everybody's name. I even call your name.
I be like, oh God, he gonna go through all the names. Good luck, cause I can't. I be trying to remember all of them. I hope nobody get offended now. It ain't even. Listen, it's a lot of us. You know
Yep.
who you are. Love y'all. Shout out to
Hey,
my sister Queen EVE. Check out her podcast, guys.
yeah.
She'll be coming
Hey,
in soon with some great shit. We got some great stuff lined up. Great stuff.
yeah, and when she do come back, oh, security will be up there.
Security! You done took over trash. You done took over trash, Joe, because that used to be trash. Trash used to be right on the platform, sitting there like, okay, security. He don't say not one word. He just used to sit there. That was security. Security. We used to be like security in the building.
And I noticed this on her shows that when I'm not there, they want to come and act a fool. You notice that, right?
You know everybody want to act a fool. Everybody want a little piece of the stage. Everybody want a little moment. Everybody think they doing something. You know how it be. You know how it be.
But
And
thing
you
is,
know
they
how
can't.
they get with us women. You know, they
Oh
think us
yeah,
women, a lot of us are weak and then when we do get aggressive and defend ourselves, now we're not ladies and we're this, but you took us to that point. What are
yeah.
we supposed to do? And sit there like a wallflower and let you just keep pounding on me and keep trying to swat me?
Respect Maybach. You been gone, brother. You been gone. I know you been ghost watching.
Peace and blessings to Maybach.
But I tell you, they look at it, they like that we already know the queen's been busy. We know she been busy. And she been busy doing her thing. For all y'all that want to know, she been doing her thing. Whatever she been doing, she been busy doing it.
And
And
she still come through and support.
she sure do. I'm like this right here. Even though she's not in the chat, I guarantee you she ghost watching. I already know. And Kitty, we are. I think they got used to seeing her, you, and me up there.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. My
Oh
sister's
yeah,
got to get her things.
she gotta get it together. And how to,
She good. Summer's coming. We be already just got to put things in order. You know when that spring is coming, you got to tune business up. You got to tune stuff up and get
you're
ready for
right.
the summer. You know how that is.
Oh yeah, and right now it's about 80 some degrees down here.
Oh wow, enjoy.
And it 80 some degrees with humidity.
We've been having some good days out here. We've been going up to 70s and then we'll go back. But that's also our tricky pneumonia weather because you'll go to work in the morning and it's hot. By the time you get off work, if you get off late, it's like, okay, the weather done changed. Did I bring a
Yep.
sweater with me at least?
Hey, people change just like the weather, and like they change draws.
Well, we're in a global warming right now. The ice caps is melting and they're melting fast. So you don't know
Oh
what
yeah,
to expect with this weather. And then we have these people that think they part of the powers that be and want to be playing with stuff that they have no business playing with because they think they know so much. So
yeah,
us as the little people out here, the human beings, we're dealing with it.
yeah. And we're gonna touch
But
on
the
that a
ice
little
caps are
later.
melting fast though. A lot of people's not talking about that. That global warming is serious.
Oh yeah, And I'm gonna do after this show tonight and Thursday. I'm gonna look at some global warming stuff and see what's
Okay.
and see what we're gonna talk about. I already know the government is gonna be watching and looking whatever. I don't care.
Listen, what happened to our freedom? We don't have that anymore. What happened to our freedom of speech? We don't have that
Yeah,
anymore. As long as we're not disrespecting or inciting anything, we're not inciting. We're
nah,
we're
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 not.
providing information
Yep.
that people are not probably looking into or not aware of what's going on around them with certain situations. They hear the word global warming. Okay, it's global warming. But
Yeah.
nobody's going into depth of telling us what's going on or whatever the case may be. But no, you guys always want to pull this little wool over our eye, give us things
Yep.
to distract us, always want to distract us while y'all out here doing little stuff back there
Yeah.
and wherever.
But did y'all ever get in the snow up there?
We had a few, but not really like we didn't have no real winter. It was
Not like
very cold. We had very cold, but we didn't have that many snowstorms. We had a few.
yeah. But I don't think y'all
Yeah.
had one like that better than in California though.
No.
That kind of strange.
No.
Said better
I
than
heard
that.
that we was that I was like, oh my God, when we heard about that, I said, what? Didn't you guys get snow too?
No, we didn't get none. We didn't get none. It seemed like we went from summer to fall. It skipped right over there to spring.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not shocked. I don't know
Me
how many
neither.
years back it was when we had that. It was May, I think it was, in the middle of
Hmm.
May, or was it April, the end of April? It was one of them, either the middle of May or June. I know it was supposed to be hot,
Hmm.
and we had snow. We had a snow full snowstorm, and the snow was on the floor for a long time. I remember
Hmm.
that. I remember December. I can't remember how many years back. It ain't that few years back, and we had a couple of them. We had summer during Christmas.
And you know what? And one thing I remember, I never thought I'd see a hurricane hit New York.
Yes, that right there scared me. I'm not
A
gonna lie to
hurricane
you.
in New
You know
York?
why? Because I
Why?
was a big advocate of whenever we get those the news, the warning, the weather forecast warnings, and all that other stuff, or the emergency warning. I was like, well, we good in New York. We got those big buildings. The wind is gonna. I mean, the buildings are gonna cut the wind off before it can even gain traction anywhere. But when we actually went through it, oh
Hmm.
no, it was different for me. Now I don't believe nothing that is nothing New York can't go through anymore. Like what? I thought we was invincible to those kind of weather. Like, no, we good. We probably get the end of it, like a little heavy rain, and we'll be okay. Man, listen, that thing came here to tear us up. Thank God we have buildings.
Yeah. And what people fail to realize about hurricanes, it's not just the wind, and not just the rain. It don't it, then it can spawn tornadoes. But if you buy water, the water is the big killer off the ocean.
Yes, yes, that's even more scary. That's why, as much as I used to love waterfront view places, oh, that dream has been shattered. I don't want to be nowhere near. I don't want to be nowhere near water.
And that's
No.
well, it did shock me when it hit New York. It did shock me. It shocked me, but it did shock me because of global warming. You know what I'm saying? It did shock me.
Yeah, no, I get what you said, but it shocked me because I just knew we were safe because. But I also got to remember, Manhattan have a lot of body of water around it. It's a little island sitting around a mass body of water.
But I
So it's
think,
like,
yeah, it does.
uh,
I,
mhm.
I think that was just on the Category 1 too, hurricane. So y'all, but what they get
Right,
down in
because
Florida,
that's why I said I think the tall buildings save us because before the wind can catch any kind of traction. the buildings are cutting it off. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yep.
there's not that much open free space in the city.
Because once it hit landfall, the building kind of take that strength away. And is what people feel real about hurricane, they get the strength from water and warm water at that. And I don't think up there got no warm. Do not have it up that way. The water is not that warm like
Man,
down here in the south.
Jesus help us if we ever experience something like that. Tornado or stuff like that. Any kind of like Jesus, because we have buildings that's gonna be ugly.
I'm telling you what happened one day.
Houses, look how quick it sweep houses. Imagine like, oh my God, that's gonna be ugly. That's gonna
You
be
know,
terrible.
Atlanta. Downtown got buildings,
Right.
right? It was a tornado downtown.
Oh wow.
it
It did a lot of excuse me,
did a
did a
little
lot of
damage.
damage.
It did a little damage, but if it wasn't for the buildings,
It
if it
would be
wasn't for the
worse.
building,
Got you.
it'd been worse. Not like out in Oklahoma, not like Tornado Alley,
Got you.
but yeah, we would touch on watch EJ podcast.
Kiwi,
Keyway
what's
showed
going on, baby? Peace and blessings to you. Prayers out to you and family.
Keyway LA. Hey, my brother, I hope you're still safe out there. Oh yeah, you still safe out there. Every time I see him, like, what
What's
Keyway at?
going on, baby? Missed you. Eva be back on soon. She'll be back on probably in the if not tonight, because there's a lot going on tonight. But she'll be back on this week.
Yeah, I thought
We
she was.
hanging in there. So good to see you.
Yeah, we hanging in there. You got to hang in there, and that's why I get shout out to everybody. I know I can't give everybody name in there, but guess what? I get who I can. Like you already know how I go. I get it in there, and cause that's nothing but love and support for people who support me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. And we're gonna talk about a whole lot of subject,
Yes, all
real
that
life stuff,
California love to you.
and if that's still going on tonight, what's going to be going on tonight, all depends what time it goes off. It all depends what time I get home.
Right. Yeah, because you got to get to that. You got to get to the donuts.
Yeah, and I might go live tonight. But then if not Thursday, I am going live. Hey, it gonna be it gonna be ethical when I do it. Just what we gonna talk about. People need to hear what we talk about.
Shout
So
out to D Truth's best friend Armando.
yeah, he going through the same thing Evie going through. You know what I'm saying? But he
Oh
handling
God, this YouTube antics.
it. Yeah,
The
yeah,
best thing is to do. The best reply is no reply.
yeah. Hey, but
You know?
you know how he be killing with the truth. They all
Yeah,
work.
of course.
That's
Of
all he been
course.
doing. That's all he been doing. So
Truth hurts.
yeah, and I've been letting him handle it. I've been staying in my own lane. Guess what? Everybody like, oh, they can't say, oh, you ran off of Mondo. No, I'm not. I'm my own man. I'm riding over myself. Although we all are friends, just like if you had a channel, if you had a channel, you had a channel. You be doing your own thing different from Eve. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Of course. We
Yeah,
come together and then we separate. Yeah, but
yeah,
it is what it
yeah.
is.
Hey, they're gonna say what they want to say. Guess what? We really don't care. but
That's true.
but
You can't
I'm
worry
gonna try.
about everything everybody's saying, because it's
Yeah,
like, listen. Oh wow, Maybach, you a Zoe. Suck by say.
I can't see it coming yet. He ain't speaking Spanish, is
Huh?
he? I
Maybach?
said, yeah.
No, he not no Zoe. No, he not speak Spanish. It's
Uh,
his flag.
oh yeah. Oh, okay. I see it. I had him on my panel too. He got a lot of knowledge too.
Yeah. People be surprised, like just because you know whatever you comment in the chat, comments in the chat is comments in the chat. It
Hmm.
goes off whatever the topic is with the panel. That's what people. It's like an audience. It's like
Yep.
going to a talk show and it's an audience. People have their opinion, and that's what the chat is. The chat is the audience. They're gonna speak
Hmm.
what their mind is. But if you actually sit and hear the person on a on a educational topic, not having fun and just joshing around like YouTube shit,
Hmm.
you'll probably be surprised.
Hmm.
You'll be
See,
surprised.
and you notice majority of my chat is some people from 20 East, some people from Now River, some people from other sector that I got
Uh,
modded up,
and that's how it's supposed to be.
and I let anybody come in my chat.
You're supposed to
No, you,
spread the love worldwide. That's
yeah,
it's an internet chat.
yeah. Just long you don't disrespect nobody in the chat, respect anybody on my panel, or disrespect me. And hey, hey, you one of my mods, you one of my top mods, right?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hey, you already know when my show comes on, come in and say some BS and want to start something,
I check my
y'all
noti
gonna get
because
them
I
out.
ain't been getting you lately.
Oh, I don't know what's been going on because sometimes I've been just going. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Like yesterday, I just said I ain't gonna put the time. I just went live and did about 30 minutes live yesterday.
got you because I haven't been getting my noti. That's why I said I gotta check my thing again.
but
And I just so
but
happened to be browsing through, like, oh wow, the brother didn't tell me he was, going to do his thing. Even if I don't, can't step up, I'm gonna be in the chat supporting him. I know he be
I
wanting
know.
me to come up and support him sometime, but like I
Cause,
said, what's
cause
understood don't need to be
yeah,
explained.
yeah, cause I be like I be want women to come up and get their opinion on things. Cause I give
Now
my
I get it.
opinion.
You want two sided view.
Yeah, and although I do call it down a line against men, against women, for women, at least I call it down a line between for men and against men, for women and against women.
Yes.
It ain't
Who was
it ain't
your
that.
friend last time we was here? We was having a very good topic. He was very gentleman-like, even though I was the only female up there. I didn't feel disrespected. I forgot his
Who was,
name. He was very insightful too. I forgot what the topic was about.
I forgot what the topic was about too. Hold on, let me reach your
Yeah, I know
text.
one of your friends had came up there, one of your
Let me see.
and they
Let's
were
see.
very respectful.
Let me go see. I think that one of our high videos too.
Yeah, we had one of the friend. We had a friendly little debate. He had his
Yeah.
male view. I had my woman view. Like, oh, now.
Hey, he knows I stayed
You know
out
how
of.
you country. You know how you countrymen can get.
Hold on, see what video was that? Hold on.
Y'all got y'all hospitality, but y'all know what y'all expect from y'all women.
Oh, and let's talk about why women and men stay in a dead relationship.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, 708 views off of it.
Yeah, I wish another female would have stepped up, but
Hey, sis was in the chat too. She was in the chat, but she was busy. You know, she would have came up. She would have
mhm.
said something. But that was a good.
So it could
That
be two, just like it was two different views of male. It could have been like two different views from
yeah,
two different aspect of it.
yeah. And the thing is, that what you call a healthy debate.
Yes, I love debate. I was in speech and debate in school. I love debates as long as it can be healthy. Because debates are for you to agree to disagree. Because my view may not be your view,
Yeah,
and
you're
I have
right.
to respect that. Your view may not be my view, and you have to
Yeah,
respect that. That's just
yeah,
what it is. A healthy debate.
yeah. It's like your view, my view on Trump is not the same as sister's view. You see what I'm saying?
I love debates. It keeps your
Yeah,
mind sharp as long as
yeah.
you know how to keep it respectful.
You're right about that. And guess what? I got to close the show. I got to go ahead and do some supervising.
There you go now. Now go ahead now.
Yeah, you know how I got. Look, I ain't finna go do the. Yeah, I got to do work, but supervising that easy work. But that
Yeah.
paperwork, I hate doing paper. Well,
Oh God.
paperwork. God,
Yeah,
You
I
already
can
know how it is. The
imagine.
paperwork.
Yeah, listen, listen. I'm tired of paperwork, paper cuts from paperwork. But you go do what you do.
And I'm,
I
I'm
did
going to
step
tell
in.
you, it might be between 11:30 and 12 o'clock if I do anything tonight.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and you already know the subject. You already know this. You already know all the subject we're going to talk about. But go ahead and give your shout out. Go ahead and give your shout out. And excuse us if we miss anybody. We love you anyway.
I like to give my big shout outs to, of course, my big sister, my sister, Queen EVE from EVE Podcast, Eve James Podcast. Of course, the man of the hour, Mr. D Truth from I never could remember East 20 East
20
Nation.
East Nation. 20 East Nation slash look. 20 East
20
Nation
East
slash
Nation.
Now River. I think. I
I
think
like to
I'm.
give my shout outs to the Now. The Crocs is gonna be out tonight. I
Oh
like to
boy.
give a shout out to Wax AP, Black to the P, Cuba, Duimelo, James P, Armando, um, Lola, Shakira,
Monique.
shout outs to everybody. Monique,
Yeah.
Keyway, LA, peace and blessings to y'all out there.
And be
Prayers up
safe.
for safety. Prayers up for safety and peace of mind. Shout outs to y'all out there in Cali. Monique, Keyway, LA, and
If one
I
more.
can't remember his name. Yeah, I can't
I
remember
can't
his
either.
name. But blessings to you and prayers up for safety out there. And peace and blessings to everyone. Enjoy your day.
Yeah. And respect to Nate the Great podcast and L. Keep doing your thing. They gonna hate on you. Hey, that's the 20 East Princess right there. We got our own loyalty over 20 East Nation. Hey, they hate on her. They hate on her too, cause she doing her thing just like Eve doing her thing. But
Listen,
hey, she ain't no content creator, but she still do her thing. But she can. Hey, she got the sweetest voice. But with that, you know when somebody roasts you with a sweet voice, it hurt even worse.
he's so crazy.
Peace and love to everybody. As I always say, love yourself and try to make the next day that you wake up a better day than the day before.
That's right. Love, peace, and hair grease, everyone.
That's I gotta find my thing now. Hold on. I'm on my phone. You know how
Okay.
to slow that. You know how slow that go.
He's so crazy. But
And
yeah,
we out.
thank you. And
Out.
Buddha.